I heard that the walls of Aquila City were built to prevent nocturnal predators from overrunning the place.
Guess I'm not used to having the tube out. But it's nothing that would keep me from getting back out there.
You need to give it more time, Yoda.
Guess that means you won't be telling the Marshal that I'm approved for field duty.
Not yet. There could still be a setback, and I need to be close at hand if that happens.
Fine, fine. But you should know that I'm crawling the walls in here.
Just take it easy. Shouldn't be long now. You get in a scrape, best come see me after. Overall, not too bad. People keep me hopping all the time. Mainly it's minor scruffs, bruises, the occasional broken arm. The real work is when someone gets attacked by an Ashta. Those are the bad times. Here's what I've got on hand. Enjoy Aquila City, and for God's sake, be careful.
Just waiting around.
You're probably looking for Mary.
The doctor can provide any supplies you might need.
Aquila's really the heart of the Freestar Collective.
Well, nobody ever accused those boys of having an overabundance
how'd
of
your day with
common
Leo go?
sense.
We got a lot of bars in the city. All class joints. Well, except Jack.
You won't find a better selection of brews and beverages anywhere in the Freestar Collective.
On the great Solomon Coe, founder of the Freestar Collective.
Ah, it's not mine. I just work here. Yeah, I guess technically the city owns it, but it's really the Freestar Rangers' place more than anyone else's. But yeah, I'm happy to work here. The pay's decent, but it's also the safest job I've ever had.
Read some.
Have a look.
For some questions. Meet her halfway, you know?
Yeah,
A lot of famous people visit Aquila.
Yes, I've got some homework to
Popping
do.
back
There's
a
gonna be
beer,
a second
you
date.
never know who you'll
You
meet.
got some business with me?
Spirit?
Oh, well, if the Marshal sent you to me, that means he's looking to recruit you. Just so you know what you're getting into, I'll explain who we are and what we do. Well, the Freestar Rangers ensure the safety and security of the Freestar Collective and its people. We might hunt down a fugitive, break up a smuggling operation, investigate a starship theft, or put some would-be bank robbers behind bars. Whatever needs doing to keep the people safe, we do. Sure, but we Rangers work across the whole of Freestar Collective space. Like most things that are worth doing, it ain't always easy. But do I think we make the Freestar Collective a little safer for everyone? Yeah, I do. I imagine you've got some questions. I'll answer anything I can. The number's always changing due to retirements, recruiting, and unfortunately, death in the line of duty. But as far as I know, there's never been more than a dozen Rangers at any one time. Well, in theory, a Freestar Ranger can go anywhere in Freestar Collective space, even private property. But of course, it doesn't always work out that way. We also have jurisdiction over any local security when we're tracking a fugitive. I'll say right up front that if you're looking to get rich, this ain't the line of work for you. But yeah, we do get paid from time to time to help with expenses and such. Okay then. A word about myself. I'm in charge of making sure anyone that wants to be a Freestar Ranger is up to the task. That being said, the Marshal wouldn't send you here if he didn't think you had potential. So, what's it gonna be? Are you ready to sign up with the Freestar Rangers?
It's a dangerous job, but an important one. As long as you leave room for your commitments to Constellation, we won't have any problems.
Before I hand you a badge, I need to know you can handle the job. You helped out with the hostage situation, but sometimes people just get lucky. Tell you what, use the mission terminal and take one of the listed jobs. Your choice. Come back alive, and we'll talk about you joining up. Then I suggest you get going.
Don't be causing trouble now.
Let me drink in peace.
Sorry, but I've got work.
Well, hey there.
What can I get you, Emma?
Oh, nothing for now. Came to talk, actually. Well, to apologize, more like.
A year or two back, I shared a drink with Ron over.
Well, I know Annie's been trying to rope you into her spy schemes. I hope it's not too much of a bother for you.
Get it? She's an angel. You should try Filburn's beer. It's brewed in the city and it ain't bad.
Just making my way.
If you're looking for the Rangers, check the upper levels, or the cantina.
You've got guts, no doubt about that. Appreciate you stepping up the way you did. We're peacekeepers. We protect the people of the Freestar Collective. Usually that means hunting down criminals and bringing them to justice. Emma Wilcox can tell you more about that. Go see her over at the Rock if you want to sign up.
Might be hard work, but it sure beats living under the boot.
Hejka. Zaczytałem się, nie widziałem, że wszedłeś. Jakiś pełny komputer wiadomości, muszę to ogarnąć. Czyli mają problemy strażnicy, mają braki kadrowe i chorą. Ktoś śpi. To jest chyba jakaś kantynka mała. Albo biuro nawet. Odpraw. Dobra, idę dalej zwiedzać. Ciemno tu, która jest godzina? 6 rano. Do 7 powinno się rozjaśniać za chwilę. Są jakieś stare mury. Można tu gdzieś zejść.
You heard of the Elios Retreat? It's supposed to be some new age healing center for reforming criminals or whatever. Going up in Ixel too. I'm not holding my breath.
Kurczę, jakieś załuki, jak ja tam mam zejść na dół?
Capacity?
97.5%. We take power seriously, man.
Ale labirynt. Co to? Książki?
Could I get the
Biblioteka.
digital copy of the things I buy here?
No.
What? Why not?
I sell books. Physical books.
Space is a premium on my ship. If I could download it to my slate, I could have a whole library.
There are places you can go for that, ma'am. Just not my shop. Good day.
Wait, can't we?
We're done here.
Tylko tradycyjne książki.
Just super.
Pogadam z nim.
My husband. I think he would have liked what I've done here. He so loved books.
Uwielbiał książki, no ja też. Sama tu sprzedajesz?
Yes. I had a husband, but
O,
he's no longer with
przykro.
us. We loved to travel, and always we'd be looking for rare books. Most of what you see here are mementos. It's sometimes hard to sell, but books are not meant to be hoarded. They're meant to be shared and spark something in us.
Czyli ty też uwielbiasz to.
Movies, slates, theater, all have their appeal. But books, you can get a window to mankind in its earliest days. Whether adventure with Homer, or the actual thoughts of Julius Caesar penned in his own hands. And they offer visions of the future and wonderfully impossible things and might-have-beens. So, yeah, I do like books.
Może zarobię u niej. Już jeden mnie wysyłał po książkę. Nie było to trudne. A ty szukasz jakiejś książki?
I am a bit of an aficionado of old Earth novels. Well, truth be told, it's more of an obsession. Reading their stories is a revelation, not only for, the pure imagination, but the window you get into long-gone historical eras. I'll pay handsomely for any books you find like that. Except Charles
okay.
Dickens. Definitely not Charles Dickens.
Dickensa nie. Co jest nie tak z Dickensem?
Oh, nothing wrong at all. When colonists were forced to leave Earth for good, cargo space was precious. And for some reason, everyone thought to bring their Charles Dickens collection. No, I mean he was an amazing writer. His stories are timeless. But what I'd give for a copy of Sense and Sensibility, or the Three Musketeers, oh! The original Three Musketeers, mind you. Not the dozens of interpretations of it.
W cyfrowej można przeczytać, ale jak ty tu masz antykwariat, to ci to niepotrzebne. No ja mam to samo.
Who doesn't?
Jak coś po drodze złapię, to ci przyniosę.
Oh. I'm afraid there's nothing you have that I don't already have. Sorry.
No to pokaż, co tam masz.
Certainly.
No dużo bestsellerów. Ale na razie nic nie kupię. No, idę tam.
Why are people so damn touchy about digital books? Been on a job. A couple buddies.
Jakieś slumsy.
We left Sidonia looking for a better life, only to end up like this.
Alien Extravagance.
Step right in, ma'am, and feast your eyes on
Co
the
to za
marvelous
zwierzęta?
attractions of Honest Earl's Alien Extravaganza.
I can read the sign.
Of course you can. But can you believe your senses? Creatures great and small from the furthest reaches.
Tam coś siedzi. Nie widać. Ciemno. jakieś małe. Tu jest coś dużego. Dopiero zamknięte.
Admission is kind of cheap.
Do ciebie miałem się
Running
zgłosić.
the Lowhouse is tough, but those times when we make a real difference, it makes it all worth it. Got a moment to hear about the Lowhouse? It means a lot to me
Przytułek.
and to others.
Jasne, że mam chwilę, po to tu przyszedłem.
Good to know there's still some folks who can take an interest in the welfare of others. The Lowhouse is a place where folks down on their luck can get a hot meal and a bed to sleep in. More importantly, they can do it with some dignity. No need to beg or steal. Everything's given with no questions asked and no favors owed.
Okay.
I run the place. Have for years. But to do it, I have to rely on the kindness of others.
I've had enough of this.
Hmm. Czyli się chwali.
Trying to, anyway. Look, I'll be honest with you. We get a little help from some other wealthier folks in the city. But it's barely enough. It
Może ci
takes
pomogę.
credits to provide for those in need. And I'm hoping you'll be willing to contribute. If you can spare a few credits, it'll do a lot of good.
100 kredytów jasne, ale może jakaś robota, więcej z tego będzie.
Thank you. I don't know if you believe in karma, but I do. I think you just earned yourself some. If you're serious, I'm drowning in work. Philbone Agricultural Systems feeds basically everyone in the stretch. Bless the Philbone brothers. But their latest IntelliWheat shipment is late. I'm not worried yet, but getting there. Could you ask Sarah Philbone what the holdup is, very politely? This is a huge help. If there's anything you can do to speed up the wheat delivery, please do it. I'll have more work for you when you get back.
If you're looking for a sidearm, I recommend Laredo's Firearm Factory. Right here. There's Roland Arms if you're not a fan of Laredo.
Locals can be special.
You want to stop here for a drink? I can assure you there are much nicer and safer establishments in Midtown or the core.
They showed it off at the expo, right?
Yeah, I saw the trailer for some of their new products, and I gotta say, I am hyped.
Keep it moving.
Over there. Tourist?
I give him 3 minutes before the smell chips his mind.
Genuine stretch of the nostrils there. I suppose the sign.
What?
So you want to come here for a half day? Full day?
A half day. I talked with Miss Kassler, and she'll give a full guided tour.
I mean, no offense, but
Free for 200 years, and this city is the best the Collective can come up with?
Everything you see here is a piece of Aquila City's history. Hi! Please feel free to have a look around. It's the reason I started this place. Aquila City was founded over 150 years ago by Solomon Coe, a scientist and explorer from Earth. Along with other settlers, Coe built the structures you see in the part of the city we call the core. Those proud buildings still stand today. The planet was dangerous, so they built a wall around their settlement. Eventually, they ran out of space and started building outside the wall. There were so many buildings that they had to build another, larger wall, forming a second outer ring around the growing city. Of course, the city didn't stop growing, and before long, the third wall, the outer wall you see today, was constructed. Today, Aquila City is the proud capital of the Freestar Collective, and the Council of Governors continues to meet here when they need to. Most people know Solomon Coe as the founder of Aquila City and the father of the Freestar Collective. He was an astrophysicist who lived on Earth in a place called Wyoming. Solomon was born around the time people first started living in space. Later in life, he designed starships, and when Earth was in peril, those ships helped to save humanity by taking them to new homes in the stars. The bravery and heroism it took to save humanity. Whew, goosebumps. During the Great Exodus, Solomon came to this world. He named our star Cheyenne, which was also a place on Earth, and gave Aquila its name too. He and some others built the settlement that would go on to become Aquila City, and his descendants still live here today. Very well. People are proud of their history here, so we get more visitors than I was expecting. So it gets pretty busy here, especially with school field trips. There are some things I would kill to have. I mean, wait, not literally. But I would pay a lot for. You see, the Coe family lost a treasure trove of old historic documents ages ago. And those documents would be priceless to have here. Well, all of them were owned by our city's founder, Solomon Coe. He's more than that, really. He's one of the greatest heroes of the settled systems. These documents would be, like I said, priceless to the museum and to our guests. Their absence pains me. Jacob Coe and I have talked at length, and his great-grandfather was a troubled man. He sold off various historic documents to cover debts. They could be anywhere. If you find any of that trove of documents, I will pay dearly for it. It probably is, but I have to try. Think of the future generations that could benefit from seeing such important history. If you ever want to learn more history, please visit.
certainties in this universe. Death and eating at a Chunk's restaurant. And to be honest, death is almost preferable.
Take a look around. It's a good bet I've got something. Exhausted, more like. It's just me running things here. Makes for some real long work days. Of course, that's in addition to the special orders, trade contracts, and supply arrangements that I deal with on a daily basis. I also work with the Council of Governors, the Trade Authority, the Freestar Rangers, you name it. Feels like I'm providing a service to the city while trying to run a business. So yeah, I don't get a lot of sleep. How about I just show you instead of tell you? Might want to do your business. Feel free to look around.
Not want to go outside the city walls.
Anything I can... Got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always buying. Kiosk right here for you.
Yes, we should.
Okay, no problem. I'm sure you can find something you like.
drink nothing but terrible and pull all-nighters for a week to finish them.
We'll head to my crew position.
Contraband. Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis. Please enjoy your visit to Jemison.
I have things for you.
Oh, I was hoping we might run into one another again. Your timing is most fortuitous. I'm on the verge of something, but I don't quite have all the information I need. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. Truly. Of course, now that I understand more about what's going on, it seems plain as day. And yet I never would have imagined it before. The tertiary trunks have also liquefied their interiors, but they're not vibrating. I thought perhaps it was some sort of defect, but it's much simpler. They're listening. I don't. Not for sure. It's all a theory, certainly, but it is completely supported by the data and observation, like all good science. It's the best we have to go on right now. It means it is ready to reproduce. I believe this tree is sending vibrations out over massive distances and expecting to detect sympathetic vibrations in return. As of yet, there's been no response. I suspect that will not change, that a response is impossible, and that's very, very bad news. We're continuing to see an increase in the strength and frequency of the vibrations. I don't know how much more significant it'll become. If there's no response, the tree may vibrate itself, and some nearby portion of the city, to destruction. Now, as of yet, there has been no response. And clearly, none of the nearby individuals are a correct match. While it can't be ruled out that the intended recipient of these messages was cut down during the city's expansion, there is one other possibility. Over 100 years ago, the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective emerged from the Narian War. As a gesture of peace and goodwill, a near-literal olive branch, one of the trees from New Atlantis, was offered to the leaders of Aquila City. Nice. Short-sighted and ill-advised, in my opinion. Of course, you can't just uproot a native species and plunk it down on some other planet in a totally different environment and expect it to grow. Clearly, no exobotanists were consulted ahead of time. The end result was wholly predictable. The tree died within a few short years. Clever, but no, not necessarily. The tree died, yes, but branches were kept. At least one still exists in the museum there in the city. If I had that branch, I could get DNA samples, and then using various data I've gathered, I could attempt to simulate a response. We could then broadcast that response and hopefully calm down our friend here. But as I say, I need that branch. I knew you would understand. The museum in Aquila City is under the supervision of one Miss Kastler, I'm told. I don't know anything about her, but hopefully she'll be willing to listen to reason and assist our cause. All right, off you go. We don't have any time to waste.
Crime has slowed down since you started helping out, which is good for morale. It's a lot of work, as always. People like to say, New Atlantis is the safest city in the settled systems. How hard could your job be? Well, safety doesn't happen by accident. It takes a lot of work and a lot of people. See you later.
How are you today? You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Time to get this ship moving. picked up something you might be interested in.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
Something for you when you have a moment. Did you know I used to have an office near the top of Mast? How far the mighty have fallen, eh?
My source is back. Here to report anything else? You talk and get paid. I spread the news. It's a classic win-win. You certainly get around. I'm surprised that branch has any customers left, the number of times it's been held up. But I thought the Rangers had finally managed to get a handle on it. I heard there was a standoff. That true? I'd say I'm surprised, but this is my total lack of surprise face. What happened to the robbers? The Shaw gang? I can't say I blame him. Armed robbers don't deserve much mercy in my book. These things are often messy. Any customers or Galbank staff get hurt? That's really good news. Usually, well, it's a different kind of story. You were there. You were involved in resolving it. Any comment on the Freestar Rangers? Having another high-profile robbery in their own backyard is a bit of a black eye. Huh. That's really good to know. Stories like this always fire up public outrage and appetite. Thanks for the interview. And take this.
I used to be an actuary.
So much to see. So much to...
Is there a problem?
It was a pleasant change of scenery. I picked up something you might be interested in. Here, I have something for you. Oh, you're incorrigible. I picked it up on one of our latest planetary expeditions. I'm more than just an extra gun, you know. I'm just pleased I get to utilize some of my old field collecting skills. It's been a while. Check back with me from time to time after we return from our planetary jaunts. If I pick anything up, it's all yours.